Hi, thank you for coming back again. If you are new on this channel, kindly smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Do you know we believers, this is the believers channel, we talk about everything is all about God. We believers sometimes we make it look as if you're loving God, there shouldn't be problems. If you're loving God, it's going to be honey, honey, and honey. If you're loving God, you are not supposed to face difficulties at all. No. He said, though you walk through the valley of shadow of death, but you fear no evil, for thou is with you. If you read that place, you will find out that He is with you. But that doesn't still change the fact that you will walk through the valley of shadow of death, though you walk through, which means He said, though He's with you, but He didn't change the fact that you will walk through. What I'm trying to say is that in every believer's life, there are seasons. There are seasons. Yeah, because, these blessings that God brings, it's a weight. It's a weight. And these seasons build you up so that when the weight comes, it will not be a tool of destruction. Because if God should bring the blessing without molding you, without training you the vessel, it is going to be a reason for destruction. There are for some of us, the first day we are going to see 1 billion naira in our account, we will run in a way that God will ask us the question He asked Adam, where are you? Where are you? I can't find you. These seasons is meant to train you so that when you get to the throne, you can finally handle what it takes. You think Joseph will go to the throne and misbehave? When he remember how his brother sold him to slave trade, when he remember how he passed through the prison, So when you begin to pray, there are people, they are looking for a job, they want to achieve some kind of goal, and they begin to pray, and they are praying and fasting, and people are telling them it's a waste of time, even nothing is working in your life. You don't pray just because you want to get a job. When you begin to pray, you build capacity. Sometimes, if that job is the reason why you begin to pray, God is going to hold it to make sure you don't get it, so that He will focus on making you build capacity. So He's going to stretch it so that you will come closer. He will make sure you get to the point whereby even if the job comes, you no longer can return, because now you know what prayer can do. So He's more focused on you building capacity, getting stamina in the realm of the spirit than the job. Yeah. In fact, not sometimes, most of the times, if your pain is the reason why you started serving God, because 90% of people who, even me, who are lovers of God, they found God in the seasons of pain. So when this pain comes, you pray just to make sure the pain go. But that is not the intention of God. He wants to chisel you. He wants to mold you. So instead, He is holding the answer. He makes sure personally, you will not even get the job. So you continue to tarry. A time will come, He will begin to send intelligence to your way. Now a time is going to come, you will no longer be after the job. You will begin to pray as a lifestyle. It is when you begin to pray as a lifestyle, this is when you can finally get the job, because you can handle it. It is priesthood that births kingship. It is dangerous to become a king without first becoming a priest, because anything you get anything you get outside priesthood, you can lose it. Why? If you don't have stamina in the spirit, the devil can take it from you. He can steal it from you. But when you become a priest, when your stamina is high, when you are strong in the prayer power, now you can be able to handle what God gave. This is why David lasts long. This is why David was a king till he transited this earth. Do you know why Saul lost the throne? Why? Because he don't understand the ways of priests. But David has been in the cave of Adullam for years. Oh, Adullam, higher, oh, secret place, higher, oh. You like the stage, right? The stage is for the prepared people. If you are not prepared, stay in the cave of Adullam. Yes, prepare yourself, build your mindset. Apostle taught me something. He said, your change is not in you changing clothes, changing job, changing shoes, changing brand, changing designers. Your change is in your becoming. Once you change yourself, your mentality is going to force along. Is going to force you to flow along. There is a level of wisdom you attain. There is a level of wisdom you get. You don't even have the money yet. You don't have the cars yet, but you know it's just a matter of time. I don't know if someone is getting me. There is a level of wisdom that gets to your brain. You know that I don't have the money yet, but in the future I can never be poor. Build it here. You don't have the money, build that company here. Invest in spiritual capacity. Love God. Don't just love God because you are building. Don't just love God because you want to buy a house. No. You will not last in God that way. When you go to God, don't try to prove that you are too good. Don't try to please God. Surrender. The area you are finding weakness, tell God that I am finding weakness in this place. That was why Theophilus sang, I cannot do it on my own. Unless you take over me, I cannot go deeper on my own. Don't try to prove him. The reason why people are suffering from masturbation, they are trying how to stop. They want to, and yet they can't. They want to please God. Go to God and say, oh Father, I have tried, but I cannot do it on my own. Take over. At this point in time, it's no longer your responsibility. It's God's responsibility. He's going to invoke you in a way because He has taken over you. Then, cast me not away from your presence, O Lord. Take not the Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of my salvation, and renew your spirit within me. That was, you see, when His presence, His presence, when He gives you His presence as a gift, it is settled. David had the throne. David had everything, but every day David will cry of His presence. I don't miss a teaching without using the name David. Why? Because David was a warrior. He was a man who understood spiritual matters. No wonder the King of Kings has to come from his lineage. Sarah loved God. Deborah loved God. John loved God. Esther loved God. Don't just pray and fast. Praying and fasting doesn't mean you love God. Praying and fasting are principles. They are used to unlock mantles in the realm of the spirit. But genuine love for God. That when men are sleeping, you are fellowshipping. When men are sleeping, you are calling Him love names. Will you dance with me, Lord? Lover of my soul. Love God. Love God. Don't just pray and don't just fast. Love God. Love God. Always keep the right friends. Let me tell you, you will never grow in your spiritual life if you're just loving God and your friends are doubting your belief. If you have those kind of friends that are doubting your belief, you are rolling and praying, they are saying you do too much. Just because you lay down and pray, they are saying you do too much. Break out from them. Break out from them. Because in the days where Satan will come and tempt you, he's not going to tempt you with his own terms. He will look around your life.